It's your boy Kai Gibson, aka Rich Secrets. And y'all already know what time it is. We coming back with another banger for y'all on YouTube. Let me get some fire signs drop down below for the people that are just now tuning in. If you see that description section, I'm not lying, I'm not counting. McDonald's a lie to you, Olive Garden a lie to you, men lie, women lie, I do not lie. This is going to be all facts inside this video, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to be taking you guys through on exactly how I was able to make 20 grand inside of 1 week from using this one hustle that I tried and made it happen. I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step formula on that you can implement today and start using, you guys. Now, if that sounds good, I need for everybody to drop rich secrets inside of the comment section, y'all, because we about to get ready to go and get started with this video. This is going to be a fire video, everybody. Now, before we go ahead and get started, I need for everybody to hit that like button and hit that share button. That way you'll be updated every time your boy drop a fire video. You want to be updated with this face every single day. That's going to be providing you with game for your business, for yourself, for your life, and able to grow and expand when it comes to your business, okay? So definitely hit that subscribe button, definitely hit that like button. That way you'll see me every single day dropping fire videos. Also, for the people that want to be able to know exactly how to be able to build business credit one-on-one, you want some personal one-on-one from me, that's going to be inside the link inside the bio, Rich Secrets University. All this month, you use the code Black History in all caps. You're gonna get a 50% discount off inside of there. I have 30 chapters inside with more being added on by the week, and also members inside that are getting flooded, that are sharing their success and also showing you exactly how they did it. So inside the link inside the bio, you guys, don't miss out this month, Black History, okay? Now, let me go ahead and get started with y'all. Y'all want to know exactly how I was able to make $20,000 inside of 1 week, and I'm about to get ready to go ahead and give it to you. The first thing I want to go ahead and start off with is that I want to start off with a story, right? If you guys don't know my story, I started off in Memphis, Tennessee. And when I started off in Memphis, Tennessee, I was completely broke, right? I had a job, but I consider it still broke when somebody is able to control my paycheck. They control where I go. They control when I use the restroom. They control when I do this and do that, right? Understand, a lot of people think that they are independent out in this world. But if somebody else, I'm here to let you know, if somebody else is controlling your paycheck, they cut the check for you. You work for them. All right, no matter what, no matter how much freedom you have, if somebody else is cutting that paycheck for you, you are working for them. You are an employee for them. They're using you as a tax deduction, my guy. They're using you as a tax deduction, okay? But anyway, for those of you who didn't know that, now you know, okay? But I want to start off with a story. Like I said, in Memphis, Tennessee, completely broke. I had an inspection job, right? And I'm going to summarize everything. I had an inspection job while I was down there. I worked for that inspection job for 5 whole years. Now, during this 5 whole years, I was investing because I always had that entrepreneur mindset, right? I was investing with the money that my job was bringing in. I started the first thing I started was actually a car company. I started selling cars, right? I started going to the auction, getting cars, selling them, and doing different things when it came to the car industry, right? I was doing pretty okay until COVID-19 happened. When COVID-19 happened, a flood of money just started to surface through everywhere, okay? And when that happened, everybody was in the auction. Everything was overpriced. It was crazy. I actually ended up getting out of the game of selling cars, you guys. I was not successful with it, right? I could not sustain it. It didn't even make sense to continue on inside the car business at that time, right? So I ended up getting out of that. And like I said, I still had the entrepreneurial mindset. So I'm like, okay, what can I invest into? I can't let these people constantly control my paycheck. So I was trying to figure out a way out. Everybody. Okay? Can we get a fire sign drop down below also, y'all? I found a way out. Everybody's looking at a financially free man. Nobody controls my paycheck. I made a way out. So for that, I need for y'all to either drop prayer signs down below or make sure you drop rich secrets inside the comments, okay? We made it out. Okay, like I said, worked for the inspection company for 5 years, investing into the car company. As that did not work, I said, hey, listen, I got to invest. I got to find something to invest into. What can I do? Saved up $7,000, and I found that Airbnb that I spent that whole $7,000 on. I'm like, okay, this got to work, right? It's got to work. End up investing that, started seeing a little bit of profit, like $1,200, $1,250 a month in profit from that Airbnb. But at the same time, that's not enough. We all know that that's not enough. One Airbnb is not enough to become financially free inside of this world, right? We all know that $1,250 a month, you can't survive with gas, all these different type of prices, right? That are going to take money away from you. I told y'all, as soon as you dot the door, everybody is after your money. Okay, everybody is after your money. Okay, including your family. Okay, my niece calls me for money now. Okay, she's old enough to call me for money now. So I'm telling y'all, as soon as you dot the door, everybody is after your money. So one thing you got to make sure you do inside of this world is make sure you learn how to keep your money. You can get it all you want to, but learning how to keep it is a skill, everybody. Learning how to keep it is a skill. Anyway, started my first Airbnb with $7,000. Started to see some profit, but unfortunately, my job wasn't paying me enough at that time to be able to go on and start another Airbnb. I had saved up that $7,000 within 2 months from that job, okay? And with doing that, I'm like, okay, I got to find some type of way around this, right? I got to find another way to be able to get an Airbnb. So I was like, okay, at that time, I had some situations happen down in Memphis, Tennessee. I had to move down to Texas immediately. I came down here to Texas, right? And I'm here right now. All right, I came down here to Texas, and when I came down to Texas, my job that I had worked for 5 years completely cut me off. I had no income coming in, everybody. No income. I had the Airbnb, right, which was bringing $250 a month, but like I said, that wouldn't even sustain the minor things that we have to pay for life, right? The food, the gas, the phone bills, all these different things that we have to be able to pay. $1,250 was going to be gone just like that. I want you to realize that, okay? So I was completely broke down in Texas. I had no job. I was living in somebody else's apartment, right? Sleeping in their bed and all these different things. And I realized, like, I don't want to go work another job. At that moment when they cut me off and I had worked 5 years for them, I said I don't want to work another job. I need to focus on something that's going to bring me income besides a job. Somebody else controlling my paycheck, everybody, right? So at that point in time, I said, hey, listen, I'm about to get ready to find a way to be able to go to another Airbnb. And what I figured out changed my whole perspective of the world. Changed my whole perspective, okay? What I learned is how to be able to go out and get somebody else's money and use its leverage to create passive income. This was the most important thing. How did I realize that? I got fired. I had no income coming in, but however, that first Airbnb had worked for me. So therefore, I was making money each month from the Airbnb. I said, if I just do it again and I rinse and repeat, one thing you will recognize is that the rich rinse and repeat. If it works, they're going to rinse and repeat it. So that means if I made $1,200 off this Airbnb, if I rinse and repeat, I make another $1,200, right? Now that's 24. Then I make another one. Now that's 36, right? And you keep on going up and up and up and up and up and up. So you're financially free and you're making passive income, everybody. So I knew that. The only problem was I didn't have any income coming in, of course, right? So I knew I had a business. I had my LLC open for at least 2 years. I didn't start to build business credit like that. I knew about business credit. I had added like 2-3 trade lines on while I was at the inspection company, but I didn't really do anything with it, right? Until that point, I got fired. When I got fired, I started to focus on my business credit, right? I started to focus because I knew if I get my business credit right, I'll be able to go out and use somebody else's money as leverage to create me passive income when it came to just the Airbnb business. And what I discovered was, everybody, I know y'all been waiting now, right? On exactly how I made 20K inside of 1 week. What I discovered was during the building process of my LLC, I was able to not only go out and get another Airbnb using somebody else's money, I went out and got a line of credit when it came to my business and funded a whole nother Airbnb that brung me income. Like I said, rinse and repeat it. But that was the most important thing I learned during that process, right? One of the things I learned during that process is I was sharing my information on the internet. I was sharing me going through the process of Airbnb, me being able to build business credit. And as I was building business credit, I had a lot of people. See, this is one thing I want y'all to know. A lot of people that are watching this video, you have something that you know that not a lot of people know inside of this world. You have something that you know inside of your head, right, that not a lot of people know. And you need to use that as your value. You need to use that as your tool. Watch this, right? If you are somebody that has that have a lot of people asking you X, Y, and Z, right? You're doing things inside of this world, and you have 30 people coming to ask you, hey, how do you do that? How does that work? How does this do that? So I had a bunch of people asking me, how do I build business credit? How do I do this? What are the accounts, right? And I couldn't just say them off the top of my head because I had to do research. I had to be able to buy. I had to be able to buy information. It was crazy, right? To be able to start building my business credit efficiently and start building it fast. Okay, I was able to actually build my business credit within 60 days. Okay, which was so great, and I was able to go out and get that line of credit. But like I said, during that process, I didn't stop. I kept on building my business credit, and I kept on finding out more business credit lines, more business credit cards. How do you start off your business? What are the 3 tiers of starting your business credit? Right? I started learning all these different things, and what came beyond that is a lot of people start asking me questions. How do I do this? How do I do that? Right? Me, as one person, I can't serve 30 people at once. I'm only one person. I cannot serve and give information all at once to 30 people. So therefore, I had to try to figure out a way to be able to provide value to those people, all 30 of those people. So if 30 people come ask me the question I can't answer, all right, I have to find some type of way to solve their problem. Now, that's one thing you're going to realize inside of this world. Before we even get on the topic of how I made $20,000 a month, if you find a problem inside of somebody's business, right, or inside of somebody's life, and you have the solution, you're able to provide a solution. That is the value. The solution is the value. The solution is the money. If you're able to service somebody, right? If you're able to service somebody and bring value, bring a great experience to that person, that is where money exchanges. I want y'all to understand that. Money exchanges with value, everybody. Okay? We all got that. We all pay for Amazon because they bring value towards us, right? They deliver our goods. They deliver them on time. They provide as much experience and customer service as they can. They are providing value. Understand that, everybody. If y'all got that understanding that value is exchanged with money, make sure you drop that down below. Now that we have that understanding, I tried to figure out exactly what I can make for the people to be able to provide them and help them take them to the next level, and what problem, okay, what problem can I solve for these people that majority of them are asking, right? And majority of the people were asking, hey, what are the trade lines I got to start off with my business? How do I file my LLC? All these simple things that I had already went over, and it was pretty much easy inside of my head. So what I did is I developed a digital product, everybody. I developed a digital product. I decided to go on the internet and figure out exactly what I can develop, because the internet, I want y'all to understand, when you are asleep, the internet is still up. When you are asleep, the internet is still up. So that means the internet is still going. So I said, okay, what I'm about to get ready to do is I'm about to get ready to get all because I had all of the trade lines, all of the tiers already on 3 pages. I had already made them right? So I said, okay, what I'm about to get ready to do is I'm about to get ready to develop a ebook, right? That is the digital product. I developed that ebook, and I developed that ebook to only solve one problem, and that's to get you to the next level to be able to be successful when it comes to your business and building business credit. The main thing that ebook showed is like it didn't only give out the trade lines, because I can't just give out a list of all 3 of the tiers for you to go level to level when it comes to your business credit. I got to be able to provide some information that way you can understand it. So therefore, I wrote all that information inside of one ebook with all of the trade lines, all 3 of the tiers. If you don't know, like I said, it's 3 type of tiers inside of business credit. These are the levels when it comes to business credit. Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. I knew that everybody needed that. I put that inside of a book. Well, that solved majority of the people problem, right? So that means even with me standing right here, I can still solve 30 people problems if they are asking the question, right? That value, the value of that ebook, solves their problem. So that's more valuable than the money they have inside their pocket. So they will pay for their ebook. It's more valuable. The ebook was more valuable than the money that they had inside their pocket, because it was worth it. It was going to be able to take their business to the next level. They were going to have all the trade line accounts that they needed, that they possibly needed. I have already did the legwork for them. So therefore, their money was worth more than the value of this ebook. Okay? Excuse me. The ebook was more valuable than the money they had inside their pocket. They say, hey, listen, I will pay for that information to take me to the next level. I want y'all to understand that information is way more important than money, everybody. It's only 4 ways you're able to make money out in this world. okay, that is working a 9 to 5, which your time is completely in sync with the money. If they tell you to come in from 9 to 5, you have to be there. Your time is completely sync with the money. You want to divide yourself. If you really want to become financially free inside this world, you have to divide yourself. Okay? When it comes to your time and money, you want to divide both of these two things immediately. Okay? As quick as possible. How do you do that? You need to focus on your finances. I tell y'all that all the time. You focus on every other thing that is distracting you besides your finances. Okay? So you cannot become rich working a 9 to 5 because your money is in sync with the time. You need to get your time synced away from your money as much as possible. Me, give you an example. I just got done telling you those 30 people. If I was to service all 30 of those people, right? That was going to take away a lot of my time. So how do I time my time? How do I distance myself from the time that I get the money, right? I don't have to be there when I'm receiving the money, but I'm still able to give the value, right? And that's how I figured it out. I created a digital product, which information costs money. All right, I want y'all to understand. Information that is able to take somebody to the next level, it's going to cost. All right, let me explain this. If you're able to solve $1 million problem for Walt Disney, you don't think Walt Disney is going to pay you $100,000? You don't think he's going to pay you $200,000? You just solved the problem for him that made him $1 million. If y'all got that inside the chat, drop a fire sign down below, everybody. But I created the ebook. Once I created the ebook, I started to promote it, right? With my content, I started to let people know that I had this value out there to be able to provide them. If they had that problem, I had the solution for it, right? You're going to notice that inside of life, if you have value to be able to provide the people that majority don't know. Like I said, a lot of people inside of here, you have information that not the average person knows, and you need to use that to your advantage. You need to use that to be able to take people to the next level. All right? I want y'all to truly and really understand it. I started promoting it. I started going crazy with it, and a lot of people needed the information. So people started to come through, right, and purchase. The first day that changed my life, everybody, is I was completely broke. I remember I went out to Chick-fil-A. I went to go get me a meal, everybody. I'm so serious. I cannot make this up. This is all facts, everybody. I went to Chick-fil-A. I went to go get me a meal. And I created the ebook. Nobody was purchasing the ebook for a month. I'm like, well, damn, I have this value to be able to provide, but nobody actually even wants it, right? I was getting discouraged. But I went up and I bought a Chick-fil-A meal. When I bought that Chick-fil-A meal, everybody, I grabbed the Chick-fil-A meal. I paid $16 for it. Next thing you know, a ding came on my phone. I looked at my phone. It said $13.19. At that point, that's what the ebook was worth, right? That's what I had put to set the price of. It's $13. I looked at my phone. I said, well, I'm getting Chick-fil-A for right now, and I just got paid $13. My time was not in sync with the money. Oh, wow. When I realized that, that was the day that changed my life, and I focused solely, right, on how do I become successful when it comes to this ebook. So not only am I moving with my businesses, but how can I help other businesses be able to develop business credit and help their business grow and expand just like mine did, using other people's money. Okay, by the way, also y'all, Risk Secrets ebook is also going to be inside the link inside the bio for the people that want to be able to get that book and get all those trade lines and all the good things that come inside that ebook, everybody. Okay, inside the link inside the bio. But that changed my entire life. I started to go hard. And one day I just realized the methods of just simply going through the internet and all type of different things, like when it comes to promoting and getting what you have to offer out to the people. Once I realized that, everybody, I literally the month of January. Okay? The month of January, last month, right? I was able to generate over $20,000 inside of 1 week, which is so crazy, everybody. I looked at my account and was like, whoa, okay. I know I had a service to be able to provide, right? I know I had a service to be able to provide. Now, it's very different, y'all. A lot of people like digital products, right? And I don't want to go too far inside the video, y'all, but a lot of people like digital products because of the simple fact this is a hard product right now. This is a water bottle, as you guys can understand. It's a physical product. So when I decide to sell something like this, right, I want y'all to realize when I decide to sell this core water bottle, I have to be able to get the bottle. The bottle is going to cost me. Not only that, the water that goes inside is probably going to cost me, okay? To ship this off to a customer is also going to cost me, right? Unlike digital products, you don't need any of that. It's a made product that automatically gets delivered by email, okay? Which is so wonderful, and that's how nowadays goes, everybody. That's basically how everything goes. So I pretty much made the ebook fully through Canva, developed it through another website, got everything finalized, made the ebook, started to promote it, and everything went crazy, everybody. Like I said, for a whole month, I didn't get any sales, but when I started to go hard, I made my first $20,000 in that week, and it was just crazy, everybody, okay? Just off creating a digital product off an industry that I was already in and something I was already knowledgeable of, y'all. It's crazy, okay? Now, you guys, that's going to be the ending of this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed my story. You guys enjoyed exactly how I was able to make $20,000 in a week. Like I said, y'all, digital products are going crazy. If you are in an industry that not too many people know, understand the name of the game is being able to have access to information that not the average person has. When you are able to do that, you will become successful inside of the world. But the first thing is getting access to the information, everybody. How are you connecting? How are you networking? Are you going to events? Are you getting in private groups? Are you doing these different things that are going to be able to get you to that access, that information that you need to become successful inside this world, everybody? But like I said, we're going to end it. If you guys enjoyed those gems inside the video, make sure you drop a fire sign down below and let me know you've been paying attention this whole video. All right, it's much appreciated. That's only how we're going to let YouTube algorithm know that this is the location to be, everybody. I'm about to get ready to be out. Also, like I said, if you want to be able to join Rich Secrets University, over 30 lessons inside, building business credit one-on-one. I show you with just me, one-on-one. I'm also going to be having other experts come inside of there showing you their field of business and how to be able to get inside, y'all. That's going to be inside the link in the description down below. You don't want to miss out on that deal all month. Like I said, you enter the code Black History in all caps. You will receive that discounted price, everybody. But until then, everybody, it's your boy Rich Secrets, and we out.